So I don't have the animals anymore, Lacoste. I'm very upset.
Prepare
No more turtles,
battle.
no more birdies, no squirrels or rats. I got nothing. So Winstrike. For now, it looks like they're putting TSA and DK Fogas top lane with the Oracle and the Mars. So it's a 4 Oracle. And that's going to put Kicked on the 5 Wyvern with the Phantom Lancer for aggressive child down the bottom. Youngji, Ember Spirit going to be facing off against the Topson Zeus mid. With No Tail Enchantress, Saxa Queen of Pain, mid 1 Beastmaster, and back in base the Sumail Lycan.
It's such a fast lineup from OG. Bunch of tower damage, great vision. This game could easily get out of control in 12 to 15 minutes.
30 seconds to battle.
Like once OG hits 6 on all their heroes, they'll have the Necrobook, probably the Helm of the Dominator, on Lycan and Beastmaster respectively. As it looks like Sumail already with a Sage's Mask, aiming for that Necro 1. Mid 1. Not queuing anything up just yet. HFD. HF equals 0. Some interesting keyboard usage from the Winstrike boys. They're still getting the message across. Nice little grab from No Tail. Yeah.
For OG. Also, Enchantress can take over PL illusions in the mid-game fights. That's pretty big.
Yeah. Can be super important. Especially if you get some of those... When he's got Diffusal Blade up and start burning mana of this like Winter Wyvern Oracle. So let's have a look actually. Flame Guard, 80, 220, 360. Lightning Bolt, 125, 200, 275. The Topson should be able to burn through it. We'll see if Youngji even bothers to go for Flame Guard in this lane. Probably just going to max out Sleight Fist as we usually see.
Not skilling anything yet, and Topson. Okay, so that's Sleight.
I mean, Ember definitely can't go for level 1.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna go for Flame Guard level 1. Gets instantly purged by Lightning Bolt. Zeus so far so good. Like, Zeus damage is insanely high for a ranged hero. 69, nice, +2.
Yeah, he got a lot of buffs, didn't he? Like base attack time, attack damage, all getting buffed up. And Zeus as a mid laner, definitely in a better place than he was, you know, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Bottom lane, already a lot of pressure, forcing mid 1 to heal back up. Splinter Blast level 1 plus Lancers from Winstrike, getting up in the face of the Beastmaster, and now zoning back Saxa. And how's that top lane doing? Sumail being given all the experience in the world in No Tail. The double courier snipe. No way, speared back under the tier 1 tower. He's perfectly happy to give his life for the 2 couriers there, it looks like. His first blood is spilled by Winstrike.
So 37 gold for each. That's 74 times 4 times 5. Actually 400 gold for his team in total.
That's a massive bonus to them. And yeah, solo experience for Sumail's Lycan. So he's going to get himself plenty of levels here and rush towards that Necrobook. Enchantress with a slow onto the Oracle. Wolves will get a good amount of damage onto TSA. Force the salve there, it looks like. Still holding onto 2 Fairy Fires. Nice little bonus damage, and of course that Duke potential. Mid lane for now, just a farm trade. Yeah, Youngji hits level 3, gets the 2 points in Flame Guard now, so it won't be immediately removed by the Zeus. Mid one Saxa.
I believe you still remove a level 2 Flame Guard with the Bolt, Static Field, also level 2, so 8% of their current HP. Should be enough, that should be 20 damage no matter what.
Bottom lane, mid 1 and Saxa, out farming the PL. And Winter Wyvern trying his
top tower is
hardest to keep them at bay. The OG aggression continues. Topson in the mid lane. He's taken Youngji down very low here. Has gone for that value point in the chains. Catches Topson up there in the middle of the creep wave. Topson He's waiting for that Flame Guard to expire. It's gone now, and you can see the Fairy Fire, the itchy fingers of the Ember Spirit, very afraid. But he has his bottle delivered now, and 15 seconds before that active rune spawns.
It's very important for Winstrike to try to go and contest these runes. Also, Ember Spirit picked up his, so good rotation from TSA. Let's see where it spawns.
Yeah, Young G zones the Zeus out from the bottom rune, which is a regen. Ember Spirit gladly picks that up, while No Tail did come here to try and help out Topson, but it looks like he might just be burst down by the Oracle. Salving up and healing thanks to the Purifying Flames. TSA's not going to get this kill anymore. If only he'd held that Fortune's End for a little bit later on, while mid lane, Topson battling with Young G, and this is all due to that regen pickup. Young G might still be in trouble though, pops the stick, the little bit of damage required, not there from Topson, no Arc Lightning. Topson cancels out the regen. Is there slight chains? There is. Young G's going for this one. He wants the solo kill on Topson under the tower. He might be able to bottle through this damage. It looks like he will be fine. Young G with a great solo kill and survives, while No Tail dies up top lane as that Oracle and Mars pairing up yet again. 3-0 start for Winstrike. Laning phase going exceptionally well.
For Ember Spirit, he's gonna get level 6, put the Remnant, TP back to base, refill his bottle. So all good. I think you need to buy raindrops in this matchup, so a lot of this damage coming out from Lightning Bolt will be mitigated.
Still given that free reign of top lane, but a great spear and a God's Rebuke back under the tier 1 now. The body blocks from the Mars. How many hits does he need? Another 2 or 3 as Kicked is picked off down bottom lane. And DK Fargus not able to finish off Sumail. He pops his wand. No mana for spear though. That's that nerf kicking in as mid lane the dive out of tier 1 again. Young G finds the Zeus in a 1v1. Remnants away from Saxa. And he's going to get his bottle refilled here as well by the Oracle TPing in. Yes, he does.
Keep this pressure going. And they didn't even kill DK Fogus on the top lane. Also huge wave coming onto his tower.
Courier has been killed.
That's 4th courier that they killed so far. This is where the gold difference comes from. Found rune spawning. It's on the top lane. Haste. TSA will need to pick it up.
And Chantress coming in here to deny it.
Okay.
Oracle doesn't even grab it, sadly for him. Well played by No Tail. Dire Observer Wood scouting out some of these stacks as well. As Oracle sentries and immediately removes it. Yeah, Winstrike really on a roll now. They see everything coming and they are acting accordingly.
Phantom Lancer's not getting too much out of the bottom lane. Only 22 CS, also a bit under leveled. He is level 4. Same goes for Wyvern. You want to have 1.5 level, 2 level difference between your support and your laner.
Lycan forced to shapeshift and Sumail plays aggressively to try and pick off Oracle. TSA just turns and slays him as down bottom lane. Aggressive Child is picked off. Zeus without ulti. Global magic damage. Finding both of the bottom laners here from Winstrike, so OG do manage to get a couple more kills up on the board.
Everyone is so low from Winstrike. Sometimes I feel like every single team, when they play against Zeus, they get surprised by first ulti. Where's this damage coming from? Oh, yeah, there's Zeus and the enemy team. Phantom Lancer still level 4, will get level 5 after this one. Keen Optic, that's a pretty damn nice item for your Zeus.
Yeah, go give that to Topson. Mid one, he's very close to cracking level 6 down here. Sacks are halfway through level 5 as well, and when they get those 2 ultis, it is massive, massive damage and teamfight control from basically your 2 offlaners in the Queen of Pain and Beastmaster, right?
Yeah.
The mid one does finally queue up the helm. Headdress buckler there. Giving a little more stats, a little more survivability in the lane. As a top rune spawn, a Zeus grabbing the regen this time.
Tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under
Where's
attack.
Sumail back in the jungle now. He's given up on the top spot. Necrobook ready to keep on flash farming through the jungle. So Mars gets a lot of free time. Level 6, Soul Ring Wand, moving into the phase boots.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The scary thing is though, you know, 2k net worth lead for OG, and you know that this tempo is just going to build and build.
Yeah, DK Fogas showed some really nice performance on the Mars over the past few days. I've been really impressed. And he's also decent at CS in this game, about to hit 40. Mid lane, there's a wraparound on Zeus.
With the Oracle, there's the first little bit of nuke damage onto Thompson. Throws out his Thunder God's Wrath, but he's changed up. Under the tower, the Oracle and Ember continue diving, and now they turn to face Saxa. Fake pumps the Sonic Wave. He wants to try and bring down his Oracle without expending the ultimate. Okay, maybe not. That's a signal of intent.
I'm sorry.
Holy crap.
Did you say stop?
Blink was on cooldown, so he goes all in. That's level 6.5 Queen of Pain before 10-minute mark, which is pretty impressive. Going into Veil of Discord first item, just to amplify the damage from the Zeus bottom lane. Mid one is about to drop.
Returns with the Roar though, and in comes Lycan. Sumail shapeshifted, the jump back by the Ember Spirit. Remnants away, but Kicked is in an awful lot of trouble now. Winter Wyvern left to her own devices.
Is under attack.
A rotation from OG coming to save mid one. And there's Necro 2 ready for Sumail to push this bottom tower. A little bit early, as Catapult Waves are coming soon.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They don't even need it though. Inner Beast level 2 there, helping out Sumail.
Regeneration.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Queen of Pain looking to try and defend that top tier 1. Oracle and Ember Spirit, Invis Rune bottled up. Making their way through the Dire jungle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, the swift blink away. He sees them coming with the Observer Ward.
Like a good
Very fast in retreating.
Radiant's bottom tower.
What concerns
under
me is
attack.
Phantom Lancer not
Dire's top
having
tower
that much
is under
farm.
attack.
He's also a bit under
Dire's
leveled.
structures are fortified.
And he's also not ready to fight if he does not have the Fusel Blade.
the rule
But
of
OG's lineup
invisibility.
will be ready to group up and take some fights, like right here, right now.
Dire's top tower is
I'm
under
also
Dire's
still wondering
top
about the
tower
Ember Spirit's
has
item
fallen.
build. 1,000 gold saved up. As the mid-tier 1 push, the pressure comes. There's the Mars Arena of Blood. The immediate false promise as mid 1 being blown up. In comes the Ember Spirit. The zap from Thompson does very little. OG being annihilated with the Winter's Curse catching out Sumail. They've got the chain stuns and the takedown on the Lycan. 3 gone. OG bleeding out with a 4-hero slam down. Winstrike defend their objective and a beautiful team fight from them.
They set this up very nicely. If they can keep playing like this, just delaying what OG has, at one point, Winstrike's lineup is going to become much, much stronger. Right now, Phantom Lancer just farming up the jungle. Still very far away from the Fusel Blade as well.
OG coming for round 2. Everyone respawns back up again. Necro 3 ready for
Radiant
Sumail,
structures
and tier
are
1
fortified.
in that mid lane glyphed up by Winstrike. They don't have
Radiant's
the
middle
ability
tower
to come and
is
fight
under
again.
attack. Radiant's
Mars
middle tower
Still
has
farming his
fallen.
way towards the Blink Dagger and another 20 seconds for that Arena of Blood to come. Where is the PL item-wise now? 800 gold saved up as OG shift into the pit.
Radiant
12 minutes in,
are
they're still 2k net worth ahead of their opponents. And Roshan dropping very quickly.
Dire's
Hawk
top
scouting
tower
out
is
DK
under
Fogas
attack.
there. There's a sentry ward. He sees the Hawk. He sees the Centaur coming in. Spearing Sumail.
Arena is ready.
Lycan shape-shifting. Moving down to the bottom right. Focusing TSA. Oracle blown up completely. And that Mars ulti doing very little. Roar onto the Wyvern means no Winter's Curse. They need to blow up the Wyvern quickly and they do just that.
Dire's top
Zeus
tower
and
is
Queen of
under
Pain
attack.
proving problematic here for Winstrike to deal with. Lots of magic nuke damage and this is the conversion. Hero pickoffs into objectives. OG can play so much faster across the map. As Young G, he's moving forward onto Saxa, but he has to Remnant away. No chance he can stand up against this OG lineup, grouping up as 5 very fast.
The only way they fight into Roche Pit if Ember Spirit mans up, uses Remnant, goes in, slides, creates chaos, and provides vision for the team, and then Mars Arena. Winter's Curse needs to come up. First Winter's Curse was nicely placed. The second one, like, you need to be careful. If you think about Wyvern as a counter to Lycan, yeah, if you can use it on him when he has all the summons around him. But if he just sends the summon on you, what are you gonna do? You also have better vision coming out from Zeus, D-warding, you have a Hawk, Invis Wolf scouting.
Right now. High ground observer ward getting ready for the tier 2 push bottom. As mid one grabbing the outpost, drawing the attention of Winstrike down south. Lycan has a TP ready. I'm not sure if he wants to come down there because he's got a tier 1 that's a freebie up there that he can quite easily dispatch
Radiant's
with.
top tower is under attack.
And Necro 3 popped with the wolves and he goes
Radiant's
to town on it.
structures are fortified.
Looks like the pings from Winstrike, they're indecisive, they're not sure. Do we meet them bottom lane as a 5v4? Do we go top and get the solo pick off on Lycan? There are so many options here for Winstrike. As they do curse up mid one, that's a good amount of damage and potentially a kill. Blowing him up as Saxa moves in. Kicked down to half HP, but he's already blown his load. And Thompson, he's trapped here up against Young G, the Aegis down. Thompson respawning in the middle of all of Winstrike now when he's speared up to the side of the arena in the Colosseum. And my goodness, Caesar turns his thumb down and says, absolutely not, Thompson. Away you go.
Lycan was not in that fight. He was just trying to split push top. Now Young G decides to just steep into the top lane, and he's going for the correct item build. Just getting Maelstrom against all these summons. And the props to Winter Wyvern. Very nice positioning. They even put anti-Tinker Ward on the bottom and the Sentry. Just to see the Hawk. If Hawk is approaching, and he gets a very nice Winter's Curse. So if they keep delaying the game like this for another 3 to 5 minutes, give enough time for Phantom Lancer to buy his items, I still feel like Winstrike has a much better late game.
Yeah, it feels that way, and that's how they kind of aimed their draft towards that mid to late game. I'm just wondering what Saxa Sonic Wave down bottom. I can't work it out. I'm not sure what happened there. He Sonic Waved into an Observer Ward or something. And here comes a smoke from OG. Winstrike preparing themselves yet again around this bottom tier 2. 20 seconds for that arena. And they spot the smoke. No-Tail walking straight into the creep wave. Quickly getting rid of the Observer Sentry up on that high ground. Nicely found by OG, but it's still this continuation of farm for the PL. Aggressive Child still baiting with illusions. Even if OG are all grouped up down in that Radiant jungle.
That's a Blink Dagger on Mars. They might leave this tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. Wyvern is just trying to stop the push, but needs to be careful about backstab. Goes back, but not enough.
Yeah, the Blink Roar from mid one being shown off there. And long range blast
Dire's
from
top
this
tower
Thompson
is
Zeus.
under attack.
So
Radiant's
triple
bottom
null.
tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Where is he
fortified.
going? Sumail's inside the arena of blood now.
Radiant's
Sumail,
bottom tower
he's
is
gone
fortified.
aggressive here, potentially to try and pick off the Oracle. No control though, as Young G does have chains on cooldown, while the rest of OG catapult wave onto the tier 3 down bottom. In
Radiant's
comes mid one
bottom
with a double
tower
boars.
is under attack.
No Lycan, no Queen of Pain. So it looks like OG will give up on the push.
Diffusal ready on Phantom Lancer, so he will be joining fights when they decide to dive. Other than that, he'll just continue farming. It's a fighting item, but you know, he's still playing from far behind.
Yeah, still a fair amount of catching up to do. Here comes the smoke. Winstrike out of their shell, trying to break up the staircases into their own jungle, but OG, they're in control of it. Observers, sentries, everything. Giving vision here for OG as the Winter's Curse catching mid one, but it's going to fall to that DK Focus Mars. And now potentially the chase is on. Can Phantom Lancer close the gap? He spots No-Tail, sees Saxa, and Chantra's going to be the target of choice now.
That's unjust.
Quickly removed by that Purifying Flames nuke from TSA.
Ton of magical burst damage. You have Splinter Blast level 4, level 4 Purifying Flame Slight. So if these fights are prolonged, I'm still leaning towards Winstrike. And Young G going straight into BKB.
Yeah, Maelstrom, BKB.
There is two kind of saves. Either with Winter's Curse, Cold Embrace coming out from Wyvern, or just False Promise. So he can just jump on top of either Queen of Pain or Zeus, try to burst him down, put them in a bad spot to either use
Mid
your
one.
Mid one.
Blink Roar Oracle, quick and easy pick off as Mars puts the ulti down just to escape, blinking out of danger. Young G still being hounded here by Saxa and Thompson. DK Fogas just going to spear back the Zeus. Sumail shape-shifting forward, desperate to find anyone. Necro 3 still ready to go.
Phantom Lancer this game. He's going Diffusal Blade,
Comforting rule
double raid
of a
band
generation.
into Hood, which I really like. When there's a ton of magical burst damage, you need to take care of yourself with that Hood. Even though there is double save, but you just don't want to get bursted by Zeus. Zeus was 10th pick just to counter PL.
Ember Spirit doing a great job mid, clearing out the wave. As OG trying to prep for these final tier 2s mid and top. Sumail a little isolated here. Dire outpost
Radiant's
still
middle
controlled by
tower
OG.
is under
30
attack.
seconds before that 20-minute mark. So in comes Ember Spirit to steal it back for the Radiant side. Phantom Lancer mid. Again going straight onto No Tail, but there's also a Thompson Zeus here. Yeah, you don't want to be sticking around. Great little play from Winstrike. Young G going to go deep for the bounty runes. 2 down bottom for Winstrike now. Still struggle to take objectives. Oh, there we go. Zeus ulti to give them vision onto Kit. Queen of Pain with the scream, but Winter Wyvern still alive as the TP out. Never going to complete. Not going to happen. And Young G on the retreat. Mid one there with a blink. The Roar catches the Ember Spirit. Great pickups by OG. But mistakes by Winstrike, sticking around far too long.
Pain builds character.
OG just has superior vision right now. Look at these 3 observer boards scouting things out. This one should get devoted. No. Oracle just playing very, very greedy. Going for Blink Dagger next. I see both of these supports want to get the Blink Dagger. Stay away as far away as possible. I don't know what I'm saying. My brain is melting, Gary.
It's getting a little bit warm in your apartment. And OG really turning up the heat here as well. 7k lead now. It's it's stalled a little bit. It's been a little bit hit and miss. Oh, Winstrike proving that they can definitely step up in these team fights if they get that initiation. But you've been calling it the entire game. The vision from OG has been absolutely spectacular from all of these players. Everyone's pretty much got a vision ability, whether it's, you know, Enchantress putting creeps forward with Centaurs, or Hawks from Beastmaster, Zeus with all of his spells, Queen of Pain blinking aggressively to scout people out.
Beastmaster is not just about devording with the Necro units. He's also Hawks. He sees where you plant that. And Beastmaster decided to go for a different kind of a build this game, since you already have Lycan with Necro 3. So Helm of the Dominator, 1 extra creep, 1 extra either stun or aura, and then goes into Vlad.
BKB about 1,000 away for the Ember Spirit. Speaking about different item builds, Maelstrom into BKB, very nearly done.
Yes.
And they've got a catch on No Tail. Thunder God's Wrath there as the PL tries to focus mid one, but a swift blink back gives him the safety he needed, and the Sonic Wave clears through the Oracle. So TSA down and the Mars ulti doing very little. DK Focus trapped here as No Tail slows him down. Lightning damage going to be good enough from long range as that Winter's Curse will blow up No Tail. Got a 2-for-1 there as Winstrike now have to deal with a high ground push. There's Vlads, there's Necro units, there's Hawks, there's Boars, there's Kick, the Wyvern being shredded by Wolves. Winter Wyvern falls and does have buyback here, but no Winter's Curse for a full minute, while mid one being chased by the Phantom Lancer. They're baiting back the Roar on the Illusion. Well done by Aggressive Child, and he will escape thanks to it. Maybe even getting a little freebie kill on mid one as well. Focus onto the Beastmaster. He's out of mana, but there's Young G.
No chains.
Oh, he can't catch the Zeus.
TSA could have tried to use Fortune's End on Ember Spirit, then he Remnants on the top to stop the TP of Zeus, but did not happen. I believe they don't have a single observer board on the map right now.
Yeah, the Radiant team see nothing. We see all these sentries out, observer wards, the trio of them from OG on the left-hand side of the map. As that last tier 2 is all that stands between them and that dual lane push from the high ground on these 2 staircases. Roshan back alive. What do we have for Thompson? Ether Lens, Yules, Boots of Travel. Can't wait to see now E-Blade Dagon come out for him.
Aghanim Scepter is just too good of an item on Zeus to try to skip it. You have enough long range distance that you can keep between yourself and the heroes with Optic and Ether Lens.
Where are you going?
They found the real PL. Mid one has Roar in 2 seconds. They should have a couple of kills here. The False Promise onto the Phantom Lancer, the dying move of the Oracle. And the Yules cancels the TP. Saxa there to stop the Phantom Lancer in his tracks. Down he goes. Dead for 50 seconds. One of the first real mistakes of the game here from Winstrike. And it could be a costly one as Roshan now open for OG.
Roche just melts. There's nothing you can do about it. You're playing with no vision. They just planted one observer ward, and that's it. You know that your vision game is not going to be as strong, so it's very hard to try to go for split push play. Also, there's position for Queen of Pain, who's extremely farmed at the moment with the Yule Scepter and Veil, so you can stop the TP, and also threatens a kill on some of the cores with the full combo.
Yeah, straight into
Dire's
Aghanims.
bottom
Doesn't even
tower
bother
is under
upgrading
attack.
boots.
My old friend Immortality.
Radiant's
Thompson.
top tower is under attack.
Aegis of the Immortal for him now. 2 lives on your Zeus with monumental amounts of magic damage. As Queen of Pain TP's bottom, blinking very aggressively, looking to cancel TPs. Oh, if she saw the Wyvern there, that could have been a free run towards barracks.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Like, that play by
Radiant's top
Saxa could have been
tower is under
huge.
attack.
Yeah, that's why I said Yule Scepter
Radiant's top
is a
tower
very
has
strong
fallen.
item on this position for Queen of Pain, where you can just set things up for the team. What is Zeus building? Still not buying anything yet, and once again he took that Aegis. He is the damage dealer for this team.
Phantom Lancer spotted out. And Hawk sees him. Queen of Pain just going to grab the outpost as the net closes in around the Winstrike base. Smoking up with Mars and Oracle. Where is the PL heading? The Zeus ulti catches a glimpse of him. Trying to dive a little deeper into the tree line. Scream connected. Aggressive Child going for the TP. Where's the Yules? Queen of Pain finds the cancel of the TP. And 2 deaths in a row from this PL is going to be an absolute disaster for Winstrike as he's dead. But this time he does have buyback.
You definitely don't want to buy back on your
Dire's
Phantom Lancer
structures are fortified.
at this point of the game where you have Yasha, Diffusal Blade, and Hood. If you just die once again, I believe the game ends.
Oh, so close. Mid one blinked, nearly had the roar there. Winter Wyvern just completes their TP home. 200 away from Blink on your position 5 Wyvern. 400 away on the Oracle, so they're looking for the really expensive first items here on both supports. That gap close definitely important for them though, as Saxa blinks aggressively in onto TSA. Fortune's End and potential slight chains. Young G gonna throw it into the creep wave instead to try and clear the Lycan summons. But Sumail still going onto this tier 3. Even with that Mars Crimson Guard up, the buildings fall
Radiant's
incredibly
bottom
quickly.
tower has fallen.
No Tail with a Wild Wing sending a tornado forward. Very irritating ability to deal with, but here's a smoke from Winstrike. Lacoste, it feels like this is going to be one of their last chances to actually stand up against OG.
Has fallen.
Mars shows himself. Looking for that blink initiation. A dagger from the back. Queen of Pain up on the high ground again. Veil forward onto 2 or 3 of Winstrike now. As the Radiant still holding the line. They lost this bottom lane of barracks. OG come in, take what they want. Pillaging this Radiant base. And so far, no answer.
I don't think they can take the fight. OG is just very well spread, not giving them opportunity to cast like 2-3 man curse or arena. And it's only takes one mistake. Winter Wyvern bought a blink dagger, so it's gonna be much easier to set things up, but you need someone to go in first.
Come on, sprites.
He's a tanky boy.
Mid one is incredibly tanky. Gets the roar up as well as they've killed the Oracle in the back lines. No Tail, mid one, Saxa focusing the Mars now as Thompson comes in with a zap zap and down he goes. Mars gone, Zeus the better god. Greek better than Roman, and a false promise forced on the Oracle. TSA has to back up to his tier 3, and with no Mars, no ulti for him, OG have 5 alive with cheese popped, and Thompson still with Aegis in hands, pushing a second lane of barracks now. I feel like Zeus kind of wants to die at this point. Try and bait them in, kill him off, have that Aegis pop, coming back to full HP, full mana now, and this lane is annihilated by OG. The Phantom Lancer being shredded by all the AoE damage. He's gone, buys back immediately, but melee racks are down, and Young G just cannot stand his ground and fight. The Phantom Lancer has a doppelganger back, as OG retreating. Yet again, they swing in, swing out.
OG's not relying on cooldowns to take a fight. Even without Beastmaster Roar, without Shapeshift, they can still take a team fight.
Hey Lacoste,
Yes.
remember what I said Thompson would build?
Tribute.
Is it? Is he going for it? Yes, he does.
I only said that because I remember when Thompson, when he was first becoming popular, you know, people were scouting him out and realizing what a great player he was. He was one of the first players to like solo kill Roshan, you know, before people discovered that Arc Warden bullshit. He was doing it with Zeus. Hello, mid lane, they've got a catch here. Mars Arena, great from Winstrike, but the Raw turned back onto Young G. Picking off Thompson with the Purifying Flames and now swinging towards mid one. Winstrike mounting a bit of a comeback. Sumail does get a pick off on the PL all alone top though, which is definitely a sad story for Winstrike. Dead for 80 seconds.
If he can get that Ethereal Blade, it's great for damage and also saving your teammates during Winter's Curse.
Yeah, that Winter's Curse, speaking of it, not ideal. Cold Embrace from Kicked, but that Wyvern is a goner. Oh, it looks like she might be able to TP away, and the blink out from Oracle safely back in base. Winter Wyvern still surviving, but 1 full minute for that Winter's Curse to come back up.
And 1 full minute without Phantom Lancer, so now it's the time to close out this game. No Winter's Curse, no Arena.
Come on, Sprites.
Sax are just blinking aggressively. Still has the Yule Scepter as that safety net. Slight chains being spammed out by Young G, but there we go. Through the Crimson Guard bubble, Sumail whacking away at buildings. Shapeshift and Necrobook coming back up in about 20 odd seconds. Beastmaster TPing down to Outpost. As Ember jumping the Zeus. BKB's up with the Arena of Blood, catching 3. Spear back onto No Tail, and they focus down Thompson. Zeus gone. Sonic Wave pushes DK Focus back, but he's been false promised up and saved by TSA. They need to get Young G out of here, though. He's got another Slight and a couple of Remnants in a second as they come off cooldown. He needs time bought for him, and the Raw will stop time. Mid one. Getting the catch they needed, and Enchantress pumping damage straight into the Mars. The buybacks, they're coming through thick and fast from Winstrike, but they're down 2 heroes without them. So OG focus the buildings, claim Mega Creeps, as this ranged Rax is all that stands between them and that objective.
Keep
Mid one.
hitting it. Mid one, heavily committing.
That's his job right now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
OG with Mega Creeps, just walk back to base, let the Radiant team try and defend up against them. Queen of Pain, Blink, ready in a second. The Yules will help her get a little bit of a distance from the Radiant side, but in comes another Remnant. This Ember Spirit not giving up, and the Maelstrom proc gonna connect and kill her. And now OG are 3 heroes down, but the question's always gonna be, what can Winstrike do with this
Radiant's middle
space?
tower is under attack.
You don't have that good of a wave clear to come back against Mega Creeps. I mean, Ember Spirit could start thinking of getting Battle Fury, but then the game just ends. You lose 1 fight, there's no good Winter's Curse or Mars Arena. Your tier 4 towers down to half HP almost already. Players really love this sound.
7 in a row. We need to get we need the 10 in a row, guys. Come on. If 7 of you are gonna do it, you may as well have all 10. Coming through with the moo. Mid one having a grand old time. And here we go. OG, Queen of Pain up in 15 seconds. They're still gonna lay it on thick as Kicked. Being scouted by Enchantress and Lycan, but blinks back to high ground. Thompson a little distant from his E-Blade now. We've got to start thinking about these buybacks, don't we? Nobody but Enchantress has a buyback in this game. As Winstrike, they've spent the majority of theirs.
Phantom Lancer man really struggling in this one. He's not a damage dealer. He's more of a utility. I'm gonna go in, create some chaos type of a hero.
And it's been a real rough one for him. No item progression to speak of on that PL. Where is he? 11,600 net worth. Ember Spirit Desolator coming up. And they are defending their base. Slowly but surely clearing out Mega Creep Wave after Mega Creep Wave. But here comes third Roshan. Aghanim's inside it.
Oh, so Zeus doesn't need to go Axe. That was the plan all along.
Bob set a bounty on Phantom Lancer.
Someone on Dire is called My Grandpa is Bald. I believe it's mid one.
Dear me.
My grandfather is bald. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, what a good username. I'm still a fan of Bob though. I think Sumail definitely hit the nail on the head with Bob. Roshan with Thompson zapping it down.
Heal us.
No tail mid one there with a bunch of summons as well. There's really no way here for Winstrike to get out of their base and deal with this. Smoking the Phantom Lancer to, I don't know, go and push a wave.
Dire are scanning.
Where's he going?
Roshan has fallen
Go
to
and
the
cut the
jungle.
second wave.
Worthy
He's on a mission. 2 observer wards.
Wait, who did
Let's
they
see
give
what
Axe
he
to?
does.
They gave Axe to Lycan. Thompson's a wolf! Thompson's the wolf Zeus! They've blown up Ember Spirit! Oh shit! That's it! Game's over now. The smoke comes into this Radiant base. The shape-shifting Zeus has found the pick-off he needed. Mars ulti will take down one. Sumail claiming a bounty on a bunch though. As Winstrike down 3 heroes. Yes, they got the Zeus. They claim 1 life, but it's all over. GG, well played. As Winstrike
Middle tower has fallen.
really putting up a great performance up against OG, but still a 2-1 victory for the OG boys.